All right, so we'll put that aside. We'll do Kejuan, or however it's pronounced. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna let everybody in. I don't know who's who. Hopefully there's nobody Zoom bombing us. There's the bearded Mr. Rosema. That is one bushy beard you got going there, man.
No one will let me cut it.
Would you lose your strength if that happens?
Something to that sort.
Okay, I'm going to call the matter of Kejuan Watts and some.
On the record now?
Yeah, Kejuan Watts. I'm not sure of that pronunciation. Can somebody help me?
Kiwan.
It's Kiwan Watt.
K1 or Kiwan?
Kiwan.
Kiwan.
I'm going to write that in the jacket. So the next time. Okay, and whoever of you are here on that matter, could you please state your name?
Stacey Hopkins. I'm his mom.
Shannon, that was
Can
Stacy.
you hear me?
Yeah, Stacy Hotchkin.
Yes, Stacey Hatchkin.
Okay. Mr. Rosema, you're on that matter as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is anyone else here on that matter?
Yes. Jerry Freeman. I am his aunt, present legal guardian.
All right. I did review the petition to terminate the minor guardianship. Mr. Rosema, I read your report, and the department has no objection to the termination of the guardianship. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And Ms. Freeman, sorry.
That's okay.
I only have your first name on the screen, and I didn't want to just address you by that. Ms. Freeman, you're the current guardian, and you believe the termination of this guardianship is in Kiwan's best interest?
Yes. Yes.
I want to make sure that wasn't,
No, yes. He's, yep.
you don't have any concerns about his mother's ability to safely take care of him?
No, I do not have concerns about her ability to take care of him.
And Kiwan is he 17 now?
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So he's nearly an adult anyway. I'm sure
Right.
if the situation at his mother's home became unsafe, he would be able to protect himself.
Correct.
All right. And Ms. Hotchkin, you are in support of Kiwan's guardianship being terminated?
Yes.
All right. There being no concerns for the termination, and everyone seems to agree that it's in Kiwan's best interest, I will sign the order today terminating the minor guardianship, and you folks will get copies of that. Thank you much.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have
Thank
a good
you.
day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's
Okay, next up is the matter of Talon Daughtery. And who all is present on that matter?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ryan
Karen,
Phillips
you-
on behalf of Talon Daughtery.
This is Karen Muir, guardian and petitioner.
Okay. This guardianship was originally limited to 1 year, and it was a fairly limited guardianship. The purpose
Yes.
being, hold on a minute, to arrange for housing and medication compliance. So let me first ask, how is Talon doing?
She's doing great. She is here with me, Your Honor.
Talon, can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you in support of this limited guardianship continuing?
Nope. But I have.
You don't think a guardianship is necessary?
No.
All right, well, let me hear from Mr. Phillips.
Thank you, Judge. When we were, well, I think our hearing was about this time last year, and we reviewed a report from Elizabeth Smith, who is a psychologist here in Jackson. She opined that based upon the testing, Miss Daughtery was an individual who is able to function beyond her cognitive ability when needed. And Miss Smith addressed many of Talon's strengths, but she indicated that she still struggles to manage her emotions in appropriate ways. And Miss Smith recommended that Karen Muir provide assistance in obtaining employment, enrolling in school, securing appropriate housing, and managing medical appointments and medications to Miss Daughtery. And the limitations that Miss Daughtery had were such that inclined themselves towards a limited guardianship, which is what we have now. And I believe it's set to expire on the 20th of this month. So I think the best course of action, since Miss Daughtery is objecting to it, is to get a second opinion from Miss Smith as to how Talon has progressed over the past year. I've had the chance to speak with Miss Muir, and I think we're both in agreement that Talon has made some improvements, but it's obviously Miss Muir's position that Talon still has just a little bit of ways to go before she'll be fully self-sufficient. And so I recommend that the court find that there is good cause for an adjournment to allow for that evaluation.
So, Ms. Muir, let me ask you.
Yes.
Talon resides with you, is that correct?
No, Your Honor. She rents an apartment.
Oh, okay. And in order for you to provide the assistance that was spelled out in the original guardianship order, the purpose was to arrange for housing and medication compliance.
Correct.
Is that assistance that you are only able to provide if you are appointed as a guardian?
Yes, with the definitely the medicine.
And explain that to me.
Well, without being a guardian, I wouldn't have any power as far as I wouldn't even be able to speak with the doctor. And in fact, I wouldn't even have authority to know what her medications were or are. So that would be a complication there.
Is Talon compliant with taking her medication?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
The question is not so much her willingness to take the medication. The problem is, on her own, would she be able to make those arrangements, make sure that her medications are current, make sure that her supply of medication is current? Is that the issue?
No, that is the issue, yes.
Okay. All right. So Talon, this guardianship is very limited. Its sole purpose is to assist you with your housing and to assist you with getting the medication that you need. Otherwise, there's no restriction on your ability to function otherwise as any other adult would function. Understanding that limitation, are you still objecting to this guardianship?
Yes, because y'all keep saying it's no limitation, but there is limitation. And every single time I complete something and y'all give me what I need to complete and I complete it, it's always, oh, well, then y'all add extra stuff and then go that back another year and then another year and then another year. So then now y'all just finding reasons to keep me on this guardianship. Like, I don't care if it's limited. I'm still on it. So that's the word, limited. Limited. Like, how is it I don't even know what he was talking about I'm still having issues, or I don't know what he's talking about. I don't remember what he's talking about. But if that was such a problem, like, y'all have not once heard me for the past 2 years beat anybody up or smack anybody or run away or disrespect whoever. But I've been chill for the past 2 years, and then every time I do this, it's always a reason to keep me back. Not 3 months, a whole year. Nobody every single time. Now I promise you, because watch, after I complete what I need to complete, then whoever is on this case, along with Karen, y'all gonna find something to keep me back another year. And then when I complete that year, y'all gonna find something back to keep me for another year. Like, this cycle doesn't end at all whatsoever. I'm just convinced, because y'all give me things that I need, and then when I complete it, and then it's not like staff are telling y'all that I'm horrible, that I'm not doing that thing. Y'all, my staff literally told y'all that I don't need to be here. And then y'all find reasons to give me back. Y'all skip the whole, let's try 2 months to get this together. Y'all skip the whole 6 month period. Y'all go all the way back to a year. And I have this feeling that y'all been planning to do this. I just have this feeling, but I'm not going to accuse. I just have this feeling that y'all been planning to send me back here, because I feel like y'all enabling me, and then as soon as I just, okay, because I really been doing good, and then every time I do good, it doesn't get me there. But another year added to my guardian. And it's not like I don't like Karen. I don't want no staff, though. I don't want no person that's over me, though, because I can take my own meds. I make my own doctor's appointment. I'm not even on meds now. Just one that I asked to be on. It's meant to go to sleep. I'm not even on the rest of my meds. So, like, they make up excuses on Karen's team, not Karen, but on her team. Like, Donna, yeah, her. She makes up excuses. And then, like, they act like I don't want to be, like, I've been asking, like, okay, Karen's been working on me schooling, but I have a question, like, aren't caseworkers aren't they there to help you too? Because if that's the case, Donna, I don't know what she's doing, but she's been my caseworker for almost, 2 years, and every time I ask her about something, her first answer is, oh, I don't know. I thought you were supposed to talk to Karen about that. And I'm so confused, because What are you my caseworker for? I'm so confused. If anything, y'all need to help her. I don't need help because I know what I'm doing. I've been great. Great. You have all my staff that work with me said I've been doing great, that I don't need staff, that I'm independent. And then here it comes. Oh, well, you didn't make any air appointments. So, like, yeah, if y'all would have told me to do this, then it wouldn't have been a problem. But nobody communicates that. They just assume that, hey, you need to make this appointment. Like, no, no, mm-mm. That's why I don't need this guardian shit. But if
All
that's
right.
what
Taylor, I'm gonna stop you now. You're rambling. I think, Mr. Phillips, your recommendation is appropriate. I think we need to have Taylor reevaluated by Dr. Louder, have her submit a supplemental report, specifically whether or not she believes that Taylor is capable on her own to arrange for housing and to stay on her medication as ordered. I'm going to order a temporary extension of this limited guardianship for a period of, let's say 28 days. We'll come back for a new hearing on, let's see, that'll be,
May I be heard, Your Honor?
oh, sure, go ahead.
It will not likely be able for me to procure a report in less than 28 days, simply because even without the pandemic, Arbor Hill Psychological Services is typically run to 4 to 6 weeks with precautions they're taking in doing remote evaluations. It may be longer.
Tell me how much time you need.
6 to 8 weeks would be preferable. Otherwise, we'll have
All
to,
right.
probably have an emergency hearing or something like that when we don't have when the hearings come up and we don't have or the expiration of the guardianship comes up and we don't have the report.
All right, I'll set it for 8 weeks then. That'll put us, let's see. November 10th at 9:30. And I will issue temporary letters that will expire on that date.
Judge,
Okay.
I am sorry, have you heard again? I'm sorry to be difficult this morning.
Sure.
Judge Rapley's probate docket starts up at 9 o'clock on November 10th. I already have one hearing scheduled. And so if you're willing to be just a little bit flexible with me, it shouldn't be a problem to appear at or near 9:30. But that's just an issue
I could set it at 8:30. Would that avoid the conflict?
Absolutely. Judge Rapley always starts at 9.
Very good. We'll set it for 8:30 then.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. That concludes our
Thank
hearing.
you. I have.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave this thing running since we've got 6 minutes till the next hearing.
Hey, Judge,
Yes,
that next hearing, the 10 o'clock Graber versus Farm Bureau, they said the plaintiff was Amish and one of them was wheelchair bound and they're having some transportation issues. They asked if they could move it back to 11:45.
sure.
That's no problem.
So they were planning on coming in person.
They were.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like.
Weekend, Charlie? I did.
That's no problem.
My niece turned 21. It was celebrated on
Oh, yeah,
Saturday.
because Carolyn was calling.
I'm sorry.
That's no problem to let them come at 11:45.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem at all.
All right, thank you.
Fine.
This was a
They stopped off
Amish
pretty
horse wagon that got hit by a vehicle.
I wondered when they said he was Amish.
early. I still don't feel great.
Well, this says Judge Rapley at the
It's been a
top.
long time.
tough.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough,
I
man. You
don't
just,
like it.
you can't,
Yeah.
you can't do it like you used to.
Okay, it was a momentous occasion. I had to
You had to do
let
it.
loose a little bit. All right,
All right, kiddo, I'll put that on our calendar.
thanks for being flexible.
I mean, like seriously, the 28th of September, that's just right around the corner.
I know, it's insane.
It really is. Our birthdays are coming up though.
I know.
So what did we call this, a partial guardianship?
Limited?
No, limited is different.
Partials are good for 5 years. Plenary
Pa-
guardians
pa-
are full.
Partial, yeah, I call it a partial. I just want to extend it to that new date. Partial,
You know, Ian's birthday is Saturday and Jeremy's is Sunday.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Ian's is the same day as my cousin's, yeah, I remember, yeah.
what date did I say?
November 10th. And the day was the 14th.
Oh my God. Wow.
He's like almost 5'9". Kennedy's like barely 5'4".
I know, she's a tiny.
She has her first varsity volleyball game tonight.
Does she really?
Super pumped. She's nervous, but very excited to go see her.
Are they just doing things to look, well, as normal now as?
It's 2 spectators per player. We have to buy our tickets in advance.
Okay.
And so when we check in to the game, they should have our name on a list and they let us in. So I think we're going to
okay.
be placed to where we're social distance and we'll wear a mask. They pay 5 sets.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be there for a minute with the mask on. To where junior varsity only plays 3 sets.
Okay.
Their games are long. She's still like a big girl.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm sure she is.
So I'm glad that
I did see they had Piper was.
in her class.
Oh,
She's quarantined.
yeah.
There was a teacher, it was my friend's daughter's math teacher, tested positive. Napoleon.
Okay, yep, I heard about them.
Jody called with her.
No!
I went home and cause we had been walking every Wednesday. We haven't walked in like almost 3 weeks, so I'm good. And she canceled. She said, Carl's not feeling good, he's gonna get tested, so. And I finally checked back with her, I'm like, how's it going? She said, oh, we both have it.
I mean, are they feeling, how is she feeling? If he's feeling a little bit off, or like, is he really?
He was really down.
Okay.
He's starting to feel better. She's saying, she's just trying to keep the fever under control.
See, and then I hear shit like that, and it scares me so bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, it's almost, I feel bad for the people who do get it because I know they feel like a little bit ostracized.
Mhm.
Like, oh my God, they have cooties. I mean, it's here. People are gonna get it.
Right.
We're trying to do our best to stop the spread of it as much as we can, but people are gonna get it regardless. Carl goes to work every day. Jody's been working from home.
I just read something from Sweden, a report. They've done no lockdown. They don't require people to wear masks, and they have 0 incidents of coronavirus. because it looks like they've achieved herd immunity.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
And the same report said it looks like both New York and California are getting close to that.
Wow.
So it'll be interesting. You don't read about that in the mainstream news because it
Terrifying.
doesn't fit their narrative.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
It
that-
really is, if
Immunity.
it's accurate,
right.
that I can't attest to, but
Mhm.
Well, it's, I mean, I don't know, I just look at it like, I remember having chickenpox parties when I was little.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
They got
right
chickenpox?
here, right here,
Yeah.
the one that I shouldn't have never picked,
Yeah,
right
my
there.
brother's got a big one on his legs saying, take it, yeah.
I remember when I was a kid and it was the same thing, my cousins all had it and we would, we would just wrap up in sheets because we were so bad and chicken pox.
Yeah. Now my kids get immunizations for it.
Right, exactly.
Never.
You say chicken pox?
Chicken pox.
I got the vaccine and the chicken pox.
You did.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh.
for some reason the vaccine didn't take with me.
And that, yeah, that's a risk
Yeah,
as well.
sure.
Yep.
I haven't heard of many other people that happening too, but.
But you didn't die.
Oh,
You made it.
Mine-
Made it through, Peter.
I didn't even have a bad case, so maybe it was just like a partially defective vaccine or something.
In vaccines, I mean, they are putting the virus into your body, so.
Right, so
Right.
I don't
You've
know.
gotten it from
Right.
the shot.
No idea.
I know.
Yeah, survivor, chickenpox survivor.
Yeah, see? So what does that mean for shingles when we are older? Does that mean we can get it since we've had?
That's what I thought I heard.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Is
Because if you've never had it,
you can't get
you
it?
can't get
Then
it.
you
Okay.
can't get it, right. No, we can get it.
You had chickenpox too, both of you?
Yeah, it was a thing.
Look forward to having shingles someday.
Yeah, I know.
Great.
I hear they hurt.
I hear but I see, I've heard both sides, that some people get it real mildly and then some people get it horrible.
And it's a strange
Mm-hmm.
virus because
Yep.
Linda, do you remember Linda Cooper?
Yeah.
She had it when I worked with her, and she had it on her back. You can get it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
People get it on their face, on their arms, and but it's painful.
It's amazing how we've all made it thus far. Seriously. Especially with the people that can't drive in this world as well.
I know. And I drank out of a garden hose.
Yeah, I did too, girl.
They were so cool. All right, Team LaFlamme, thank you.
All right, Team Probate, I'll see you soon.
See ya.
see you, Julie.
Bye.
Okay, Shannon put us on the record. Next up is the matter of Fannie Mae versus Green Tree acceptance. Counsel, could you state your appearance, please?
Sure. Good morning, Judge Sogol Plagany for plaintiff.
Sogol Plagany.
What's the case number on this? Because I don't,
2998CH.
okay.
Oh, it doesn't say Fannie Mae, it says Federal National Mortgage Association. That's Fannie Mae.
That's correct.
Are you expecting anyone else to appear?
I do not, Judge. The defendant is a defunct corporation.
Okay. All right, this is your motion for entry of default judgment to quiet title. There's been no opposition filed to your motion and no one appearing today to oppose it. I will grant your motion. Do you have, I should say, do I have a proposed default judgment in the packet you submitted?
Let me see, Judge. I believe you should. And would you believe it? I did not include a default judgment. If I may, Your Honor, I can email it to your clerk. I believe it's Ms. Clark.
Actually, I see an order and judgment to quiet title. It's the
Oh.
last tab.
It was included? Okay. I didn't see it.
Well, it wasn't my copy. I'm gonna separate it. And let's see, I'll look it over quickly. Motion is granted. States the legal description of the subject property. Vests title in the plaintiff, free and clear of any claims of green tree acceptance. And I will sign that now.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a good day.
You as well.
Peter,
Thanks,
would you run
Judge.
a copy of this? I had to tear the corner. I don't want to put it in the file like that.
Sure.
Just run a photocopy and I'll sign the photocopy. Have a good day, Counsel.
You as well. Thanks, Judge.
Thank you. Hmm. I don't see anyone from Mr. Hotchkiss's office on this CP Federal matter. And I don't see Mr. Kaiser yet. I'm not sure who Aaron is. I'm going to let him in and see. I'm going to let both of these in. Mr. Stevens, what matter are you here on today?
Morning, Judge. We're here on the Watts versus Paget matter. Attorney Marenfeld is for the plaintiff.
I don't show that on my docket.
Maybe we did submit a proposed order for the court. Maybe that was accepted. In lieu of
that would have removed it from the docket, assuming
Okay.
it got processed, so.
Okay. Well, if that's the
In any
case,
event,
go ahead, Judge.
I said, in any event, it's not on my docket today, so there's not much I can do with it.
Okay, very good. All right, have a good day, Judge.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, go ahead.
And folks, can you identify yourselves, please? Your microphone is muted.
My name is David Pluff and Karen Pluff.
Okay,
That's been removed.
that has? No, it's still on my page.
She just sent an email.
Ah. Who just sent it? Patty?
You did, she sent it to you too.
Yeah, I don't read email when I'm on the bench. Looks like that matter got removed at the last minute. Let me just check my email. Hold on a second. The attorney representing the plaintiff asked that it be removed, and he indicates that you have retained Mr. Well, wait a minute, Aaron. All right, the defendants have retained an attorney, and looks like this matter is going to get rescheduled at some point in the future. So it's been removed from the docket, so no reason for you folks to stick around today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You'll hear about the new hearing date at some point in the future.
All right, Your Honor.
Have a good day, folks.
Thank you, you too, sir.
Okay, so the only thing we're waiting on is Kenny Hotchkiss, so. You can take us off the record, Shannon. Okay, here's that Fannie Mae. Ploop is gone. Graber's running late. And I'm doing a scheduling conference. They'll do that in chambers. Well, I don't know what happened with Ken. I'm going ahead and turn this off.